everyone, my name is Zara Griffiths, as you will know by now, and today I am riding Sunny. And the reason I'm riding Sunny today is because I'm doing a video on how to stop your horse from being heavy in the contact or leaning on the contact. I had so many requests for this. I was so shocked because I didn't realise that everybody found this, well, not everyone, a lot of people found this to be a problem. Anyway, the reason I'm showing you on Sunny is because he was a nightmare for being heavy in the contact. And I mean to the point where he would just put his nose on the floor. So he's loads better now. I mean, like, so much better. But he's still not 100% yet. So I'm going to show you the exercises I've done with him and what I do with him to stop him being so heavy in the contact. So the first thing I'm going to tell you is it takes two to pull. So for your horse to be heavy and start pulling, they have to have something to pull against. So what I don't want you guys to do is your horse to start getting heavy and pulling, so you get heavy and you pull back. Now your horse has something to pull against, and let's face it, you are not going to win with a horse that's pulling you. You are a human and you weigh a lot less than a horse. They are stronger than us. We need to get them to go into self-carriage and to not just be in a pulling battle. So I'm going to show you what I do with Sunny. First of all, I'm going to tell you I'm going to do some transitions. And when I say some, I mean hundreds. In the time that I've had this horse since he got better from his kissing spines, I have probably done billions of transitions. And I mean walk, halt, trot, walk, trot, canter, trot. Like, just do loads and loads of transitions. But I'm going to show you my little trick to stop them pulling in the transitions. And this will give you a half halt. And when you have a half halt, all of a sudden your horse will become much lighter in the contact. Also, reward the good behaviour. There must be a reward for them being good. And what I like to do, and what you're going to see a lot of today, is a give and retake of the rein. Now, I always find that the give and retake of the rein is not just a reward for them, but it proves to you that your horse is not pulling the contact down. So, I'm going to start in walk. Come on, Sunny. For those of you who don't know Sunny very well, by the way, he's half brother to Allegro, and I love him. He's crossed with a cob, so he's very sweet and nice. So I'm going to show you just across the short side over here. So I'm going to get him round, hand into leg. I'm going to ask for a stand. Ooh. And the second he stands, and I mean the second, okay, he's been a bit wobbly now, so I'll ask again. I'm going to give him that contact back, because he must not pull. And if I show you how to do it wrong over here, so I'm going to stand across this long side, I'm going to say stand, and if I keep holding him like I am now, I'm just going to keep holding him. How does he know he's done it right? Because I've asked him for the stand, I've pulled on the reins, he stood, and if I continue to hold that pressure, this horse has done it right. So then what he's going to do is start to lean and push against it. So I'm going to go again. I also talk to my horses, by the way, guys. So I'm going to say, stand. I sit back a little bit, tailbone under me. The second he stands, and I mean the quicker you can be with this pressure release, the quicker your horses are going to become lighter in the contact. Yes, I know he's sticking his nose up a bit, but that for me is a billion times better than him diving down onto the contact. I don't know how well you can see me over here, but I'm going to do it one more time. So I look up, shoulders back, wrap my legs around him and stand and release the contact. Good boy. Walk on and do it one more time across the short end and stand and release it. Whoop, stand and release it, stand and release it until he stands still. Stand and release it. That's not very helpful, Sunny. He's an itchy horse, by the way. And I'm going to do it again over here. Tailbone under me, stand and release it. Now, this is what's going to stop your horse from leaning when we are actually just riding round as normal. I know you're probably thinking, well, Zara, that's fine, but when I'm trotting round loads and loads and loads, my horse starts to get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. Do not let it get to that point. So let's go and have a little trot, Sunny. Knitting up. So he doesn't feel too bad at the moment. He's going into both reins. Okay, now he's getting heavy. So I'm going to say stand and release it. Good boy. And pat him. Stand and release it. So I don't want him to get to the point where he can lean on me, because he's never going to develop his own self-carriage. So now he's nice and light. I can rise with him. Oh, getting a bit heavy, so I can stand. Stand, 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 until he stands still. Stand and release. Good, stand and release. Stand and release. He's napping to leggy over there. And then pushing forward again. Back into the trot. So, what you need to be taking away from this is don't let your horse get to the point of being heavy. So now he's alright, he feels nice, feels nice, feels nice, and he's dropping onto it, so stand. Stand and release, stand and release. Release that pressure. Good. Now the other thing you can do is a sneaky little rein back. And the reason I like to add in the odd little rein back is just to teach them that when I put contact on the reins, it doesn't mean just tuck your head in like that. It means bring your whole body back, not just tuck your head in. So by asking for a little bit of rein back, it just stops him from just tucking his head under when I ask for the transition. So now he feels okay, feels all right, and stand, and release it. Good boy. And I'm going to do a little whoop, just a couple of steps, and pat him. Good. And then back into the trot. Yeah, that's nice. Feels all right. Bit heavy. Stand, and release it. Good. Actually, now I've done a couple of the transitions with the rein back, he's actually come in even lighter now. I'll do it one more time for you, across here. In fact, I'll do it over here for you. So this is nice and light, and I'm going to prove it. Look, lovely. So I'm not holding him. And then once you've done a few transitions and you feel they are becoming a bit lighter and you don't have to do the whole transition, you can then start to do the half halt. And as soon as they come back to you, so I'm going to show you again over here. So the second he comes back to me, so I'm going to do a little half halt. He came back and released that pressure. Good boy. I do a little give and retake and ask him to slow down and give that pressure. Yeah, and now he's not leaning on me. Give the pressure. Good. Little give and retake. And give and retake. Good lad. And whoa. And stand. Contact. Contact. And he's back. Good. Good. Contact. And he's back. Well done. He's so itchy. Okay, so there you go. I really hope you found that video helpful, because this horse was one that was really leaning on the bit because he's very green. He's not been schooled as much as Allegro has. So what you need to take away from this video is it takes two to pull. Don't just be like, my horse pulls, my horse pulls. You must be pulling it back, because how can it pull unless it's got something to pull against? So don't give them the opportunity to pull. The second you feel them getting heavy, transition, give away the contact. Make sure they're in that self-carriage and you will get there. Now, this is going to take a while and you've got to be patient and you've got to keep going. I mean, he's still not perfect and I've probably done a million transitions, but you will get there, I promise. You will get your horse to be soft in the contact and nice and light. You've just got to keep going. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please send me a message if you're confused with anything. I will get back to you and I will see you for the next one.